In light of the Phase 1 peace plan being announced today, local leaders are calling it an encouraging future for the Middle East. KOMO's Tyler Cunnington live tonight in Seattle with elected leaders and those in Seattle's Jewish community, what they're saying about all this. Tyler?
Well, Preston, the peace plan announced by President Donald Trump this afternoon inspired cautious confidence amongst those that I talked to today. However, they acknowledge the effort and the time that it's taken to get to this point, especially as the two-year commemoration of the October 7th attack on Israel passed just yesterday. President Trump announcing in a Truth Social post a first-phase peace plan has been signed by both Hamas and Israel. The president writing in part, this means that all of the hostages will be released very soon and Israel will withdraw their troops. He later added that hostages could be released as soon as Monday. Negotiators from the United States, Qatar, in addition to Israel and Hamas, taking place in Egypt this week.
But this is really the first positive news, so to speak, within 2 years, over the past 2 years.
Rabbi Weiner of Temple de Hirsch, Sinai in Bellevue and Seattle, calling the return of hostages a critical step forward, but stopped short of truly celebrating the peace talks just yet.
This is going to be a marathon, not a sprint.
We are all together.
U.S. Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal telling KOMO News before a town hall event she shares in the cautious optimism.
I think we have to see, just because I have gone through this a few times where we have been very close and then something has happened.
However, the Washington representative, who has historically been critical of both Israel and President Trump, calls the peace deal an accomplishment.
If we can actually make that happen, I would praise that deal, and I would praise the president for his role in it.
A deal she hopes will see Israel pull out of the region and allow Palestinians to govern themselves, an idea emphasized by Rabbi Weiner.
One of the things that really needs to come out of this is that Hamas no longer has a role in leading or representing the Palestinian people.
Now, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says he will be convening the government tomorrow, Thursday, at a point that we're not sure of quite yet, to officially ratify that peace deal, one that has left the families of those Israeli hostages extremely excited and hopeful. They were encouraging him to ratify this as soon as possible. In the meantime, Hamas has also been submitting a list of prisoners that they would like to see in exchange as well. Reporting live here in Seattle tonight, Tyler Cunnington, KOMO News.